We just did a 7-day Disneyland and Sea combo trip, and here's how we did it, how it went, and if we do it again. First, we jumped on the Disney Wonder out of San Diego, which might be the best embarkation port there is. There's so much to do at this port, it's kind of crazy. Everything you want to see, eat, and do is either walkable or a 10-minute Uber ride away. But as true Disney fans, we chose to take the ferry over to Coronado to see the hotel Walt Disney World's Grand Floridian Resort was modeled after, and let me tell you, it was wild seeing how similar this resort was. This is a must-see item for any Walt Disney World fans coming to San Diego. The next day, we boarded the Disney Wonder for 3 nights with ports in Catalina, California and Ensenada, Mexico. We did the coolest bison excursion driving up the mountains in Catalina. It gives you the rush of the trail rides, a chance to see some wildlife, and the craziest views. We had a fun cultural day on our excursion in Ensenada, but we're so excited to experience all the things on the Disney Wonder. This ship was full of all the magical Disney cruise experiences we know and love, like the kids clubs, theme dining, and of course for Tiana fans, this one's for you. At Tiana's place on board, it's the only spot that you can sing and dance the night away with Tiana and her friends. But it's the second part of the trip that really stood out, and that was how easy it was getting from the San Diego port to Disneyland Resort. Once the cruise was over, we took a short walk over to the San Diego train station to board the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner. Getting to ride along the Pacific coastline all the way up to Anaheim in just 2 hours was such a highlight. Once you get to Disneyland, there are 3 on-site options, and we got to stay at the Disneyland Resort, which is kind of like if Walt Disney World's contemporary resort and the Polynesian had a baby. They even have the brand new Disneyland Vacation Villas here, and these are such a top choice to stay in. Again, they remind me so much of the new Island Tower Poly Villas at Walt Disney World. And right next door is the Pixar Place Hotel, also a great and easy walking option to the parks. We headed to Disneyland for the rest of the week, enjoyed the rides we don't have on the East Coast, had the most amazing character breakfast at the Plaza Inn where the Banana Foster's mini waffles were to die for. These beat out the churro waffles on the Disney Cruise and in Disney World, sorry, but I said it. In the spring, Disney California Adventure has their food and wine festival where we grabbed the Sip and Savor Pass to try all the things, but the highlight of the Disneyland week was getting to do the World of Color dessert party. This is the best way to see the show. You get VIP seating, drinks, snacks, and desserts, and no fighting crowds or trying to get a virtual queue for an up-close view. The Disneyland and Sea itinerary is a great West Coast option to give your family the full Disney experience with cruising, parks, and resorts, and we can't wait to do it again.